Hi, it's Patty. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to make this cute little box using the Parcels Petals and Perfect Parcels coordinating dies. It's really pretty. I love this. This is the Garden Lane Designer Series paper, and the one we're going to make today is the Magnolia Lane. So it has kind of a belly band, and it opens up on the side, and then you could put a little something in here, a little chocolates or maybe some jewelry or probably even a gift card. So I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to make it with, different designer series paper just to give a different look. But I love this piece, and then the sentiment, a little something, is from here. So let's get started. I have everything cut out. I love the Mossy Meadow with this designer series paper. So we're going to make the box with this, and then we'll wrap it, do the belly band with that. So this box is a little bit different than what you would expect when you're putting it together. I actually watched some videos. My upline, Wendy Cranford, she's really awesome. She taught some tricks on this. So you have to cut out 2 of these. That's the first thing you need to worry about. And then you want to just fold everything. There's actually these triangle pieces which are important. And just fold everything down. Make sure you get everything. You can use your bone folder. I'm not going to do that, but you can, definitely kind of make sure it's nice and crisp, all your edges. So I think that is good on that one, and then we'll do this one. And we'll use tear tape to put it together. You want some kind of a strong adhesive, and that's a really good one to use when you're making a box. So I think this is so cute with these little sides. And do the triangle here. There's these other triangles. I wonder if they'll help if I do it now. I did it on my sample when I put it together, but that might make it a little bit easier, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. So then you're going to line up your box, and actually this is the bottom. So these funny pieces you want at the bottom or at the top, whichever way you want them the same way. And then I'm going to use my tear tape, which I cut. I don't tear it. I mean, you can tear it, but first you got to find the end. There it is. So I don't know, I like to cut it. So we're going to just cut a couple of pieces of this and put them on the tab. So the first step is just to get it into one long box. And if your tear tape is a little too long, you just fold it back on itself. And if it's hard to get off, just scratch it down, and then you can peel it off with your nails or a tool if you wanted, a little pointy tool or one of those spatula tools. Okay, and then we're going to, now you want to line up these, not the bottom and the top of the box. You want to line up where it actually meets to fold. Okay, and then we're going to do that on this one as well. Have to get some more tear tape, and we'll just cut off a couple of pieces and put this one down. I don't usually do 3D type things. I'm more of a card person, but I really like this. Thought it was cute. Excuse my dog snoring. I hope that didn't, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's a big snore all of a sudden. He's sleeping on the floor next to me. He's my little Boston Terrier, Bailey. My buddy. So I'm just making sure it's folded back. So now we want to, let's fold this down. I guess I didn't get that fold. And then make sure that we are on the fold. Okay, so now we have our box. Again, this is the bottom. So we're going to, these triangles, there's 2 of them, we're going to fold them back. And this is what I was having a hard time with. So we're going to add some tear tape to those. Boy, this is all the way at the end. So we'll do a couple of pieces of tear tape on each of those on the outside. Very sticky. All right, and we'll get a couple more. And put it on this one on the outside. I love that you can do searches on YouTube and find other people who have done this and learn from them. So I always look on Pinterest and I put in the stamp set name, or on YouTube and put in the stamp set name, and then you get all kinds of ideas and tricks and stuff. So we need to all share with each other. And then we'll do this one. And then we're going to fold these down. I guess I didn't do a very good job folding right from the get-go. And we're going to adhere right here. And then kind of come from underneath to make sure it's lined up. Okay, and then you're going to just press this in, and you want this and this to go behind. You'll hear it kind of pop, and there's your box, the bottom. Okay, and now this is what I was saying, these are these other triangles, and you want to just pinch them, and they're going to go out. Different than what you would expect, right? You would think they'd go in, and then they're going to just fit right in this little slot there on either side. Okay, so there's our box. That's the hard part. Now we're going to get our designer series paper and we're going to score it. So I'm going to take out my score tool, and don't want to lose these pieces. And we're just going to, this is the side I'm going to use. So let's score it, and it is 1 1/8, and I just kind of wrapped a piece of scrap paper around to get the size. So 1 1/8, and this will be on my my blog as well. And then 2, I don't know if you could see this, I'm probably out of camera. So 1 1/8, and then 2 and 1 2 3 4 5/8, and then 4 and 7/8, and then 6 and 2/8. So that's that. Put that aside. And then we want to just crease these. Get through your bone folder. And this paper is so pretty. I love it. I think it's one of my favorite sweets in the new catalog. So then we have the box. We can put this around it. And I'm just going to put a little piece of tear tape on the bottom here. Just kind of eyeball it. I'm just going to put it right out here and take it off, and then I'm going to wrap this around the box. You don't want it to be too snug where you can't pull it off, so you kind of want to wrap it around. And just line it up. So you want to be able to slide the box in and out. Slide the box in and out. Come on, there you go. Okay. And then we're going to take a little bit of adhesive. I use the liquid glue. You could also back this with the adhesive sheets before you cut it out. So this is this piece, and this is in, I think it's powder pink. And then I cut this out with this piece. So it all kind of coordinates. So I'm going to just put some glue, just very lightly dot it all around. Try to get it into the bigger pieces or bigger areas, but you want it on the edge as well. So kind of just dot it around, get a little bit on. I probably should have done the adhesive sheet with this, but this will work. Okay, and then we're going to lay this on top of the green. And I think that's beautiful just the way it is. And then we have this little piece, and I cut that with this here. So I already cut that out, and I'm going to stamp it with black ink, the Memento black ink, and a little something. So we'll just get that right in the center. Beautiful. And then we'll put this down, whoops, on the box with liquid glue, and then I'm going to pop up the sentiment. And I'm not going to go all the way to the ends because this almost hangs over, and I just don't want to get it on the box and then you can't open the box. But look at how pretty that is. And then we'll do some dimensionals and put that on the sentiment. Put a couple of pearls on it, and we are good to go. Let me just get this out of the way. I always have a pile of stuff everywhere, don't I? Take the backing off. And a little something. So pretty. And let's just get, where's my little tool here? Here it is. And I'm going to just put a couple of pearls on each side. I probably should have done this before I put it down, but that's all right. So I meant to tell you when you have a die, like an intricate die like this, before you take it out of the die, you can use, and they actually have this brush now, goes on the pickup tool or whatever it's called, I can never remember that, and you could just roll it and all the pieces come out pretty easily. So that's just, I meant to show you that before, but that's just a little tip. But anyway, these are my boxes. I think they're really pretty, and I think somebody would love to get a little gift in it. Thank you so much for joining. Come back again for my next video. You take care. Bye.